Welcome! Yes, please sit down. I'm Colleen Fleming, Kyle's supervisor. And you must be his wife?
Yes, I'm Stephanie, and it's so great to meet you, Mrs. Fleming. Kyle comes home every day from work saying such kind things about you.
Oh, my pleasure. I can't believe it's this far in the fiscal year already. We're already past the first quarter. These performance reviews always catch up on me.
That's my cubicle over there. And then Nate sits right next to me. He's the one who's my friend.
That's nice.
All right, let's start with Kyle's self-assessment. Kyle, do you want to walk us through what you put down on here?
Yes. So, I follow the rules at work. I'm respectful of my colleagues. For staying on task and completing my work, I gave myself a neutral face. For the most part, I'm good, but sometimes at work, especially on Thursdays and Fridays, I spend a little too much time updating my fantasy football rosters. And then I also gave myself a neutral face for I participate at meetings, because sometimes when we're doing virtual meetings, I'm not paying attention. I'm just doing stuff online and checking my emails. And then for data entry, I gave myself a frowny face. A lot of times we have these sales, and when we make a sale, we've got to enter the data twice into our customer database. And I find the whole double entry to be really tedious, and I loathe it.
Yeah, I agree. It's not something any of us really enjoy. But, Kyle, just like diagramming a sentence, double entry is just something we have to do.
And he can do it. I will make sure of that. Go on.
Under I'm responsible and my supervisor can count on me, I gave myself a smiley face because I always get my work done on time, and you always ask me to do extra work because I won't say no.
And please know I appreciate that so much, Kyle. Now, talk about what you put down as one of your strengths.
I'm really good at creating tables and spreadsheets.
He's being modest. His spreadsheets are really good. And then what's the area where you'd like to get better, Kyle?
Getting along with millennials. I'm respectful of everyone, but I don't get along with everyone.
Yeah, there was that one day a couple months ago when we moved you from green to purple on the behavior chart because of what happened in the break room. But, for the most part, you get along with everyone. And technically, Kyle, you really are a millennial?
Personally, I prefer the term Oregon Trail generation because my parents withheld my conception by a year. Otherwise, technically, I'd be Generation X.
Don't worry, Mrs. Fleming. This is actually something we're working on at home.
Yeah, and that was something he said he wanted to work on, but the area I would really like you to focus on in improvement is knowing when and when not to hit reply all on emails. It's getting better, but there are some times where he just isn't getting it. But really, overall, it's not that big of a deal.
Kyle, do you feel like you know what you need to do to improve with replying all?
Yeah, and I can always ask Nate for help.
Exactly, just like when you asked for help with that mail merge. I'd really like to share some examples of his writing, and here's a particular email that he sent to a client. On this particular email, he got 100% on spelling and grammar.
Great job, honey.
Thanks.
And Kyle has also hit his phone call quota for the week, and it's not even Thursday.
I am so proud of you.
He's actually hit his quota for the last 7 weeks.
Can we get ice cream?
Let's talk about that after. And did you tell your wife about the presentation you did last week?
Which one was that?
No, he didn't. You gave a presentation?
He actually gave a quarterly report on his numbers, and it was exceedingly above average.
It was nothing.
He had it memorized, his PowerPoint was sharp, and his delivery was solid. He even told a slightly funny joke that made a couple people chuckle.
That's wonderful, honey.
it's just so great having you on the team, Kyle.
What do you say to Mrs. Fleming?
Thank you, Mrs. Fleming.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Fleming. Kyle enjoys coming to work, and that says something about you and the company.
It's a joy coming to work when you get to supervise people like Kyle. It's also a joy coming to work when you just got a really sweet raise.
For Kyle?
No, I'm sorry. That was me. I just got a really nice raise. Sorry.
We can get ice cream.